Okay. Alright. So I think I might have to back up a bit. Or just do it like this, only because it's my first time and I don't have my tripod on me. Doing it this way. And I think last time I set you guys up, y'all were behind me. I'm trying it this way to see if it works a bit better. I think it might, but I might have to move some stuff around so you guys can actually see me do what I'm doing. I'm hoping that where my camera's set up, it does not fall, and y'all don't fall with it. Okay, so today I'm going to be starting, maybe finishing, the owl. I did a couple pictures. I didn't really record, only because either I forgot to, or my camera was dead, or I just did not even think about it, you know, which happens. So yesterday I did this. I started it, course the day, slowly did it, and then I finished this one the day before. Again, took me a little while to do it. And then this one. This one was, for me, was a bit challenging, only because I knew I didn't want it just one color. I know this is normally one or two colors, but I wanted it to be nice and colorful. You guys, I think you guys have seen this one. No, actually, I started recording when I started doing this one, but then I don't know if I was filming on my camera or on my phone, and it died, so I couldn't do it. And by the time I realized it had died, I was already halfway in, so I didn't see any point in recording after that. This one, you guys have seen me do this one, and then this one I recorded myself doing it, for the most part anyway. I know that there are parts of it that I did not record, but you guys did see me finish it. So, alright, so today we'll be working on our owl friend. And I don't really know entirely what colors I want for the owl, to be honest. I have a lot of them. I have many. I think what I might do is I might cheat a bit and look online for like colorful owls and have it done that way. So for those who have not seen it, which I actually don't learn this a little while after I got them. I follow some people on Facebook and now on YouTube as well, and they use these kind of markers. I'm not sure if it's the same brand, or yeah, the same type, or the same name, I should say, but it's essentially the same thing. So these are actually really good. I've actually learned to use them a lot better now. If you're looking for blending, this is not a marker for you, because to properly blend, you need a blending marker, which this does not involve a blending marker. But it does, the drawings or the pictures themselves do look really nice. If you know how to mix the colors, like I've done here. If you learn how to mix the colors like I've done here. It actually, as one of my best friends put it yesterday, it looks like you're stitching into it, if you look closely. And it's actually really cool because it does look like you're stitching, like you stitched it. So I think so far that's my favorite one. But it has this kind of tip. It has, I can't find the lens. There we go. Ooh, it's gonna be weird. It's not gonna focus. Focus, come on. There we go. So it has that kind of lens, or that lens, that kind of tip. And then it has this kind of tip. Come on, focus. Come on. Come on. Come on. Not focusing very well. Okay, there we go. And then it has this kind of tip. I don't use this tip regularly. I usually do use the other one only because, as you guys can see, the lines are very thin and the spacing is very little. So I don't use this tip regularly. Mind you, the camera that I'm using is the kind of camera where you can like tilt up the screen part, so it's in selfie mode. So I'm thinking that the camera itself is up in the lens up here when the lens is down here. So I'm doing this number, trying to fix it, and realizing the lens is right there. So for you guys to actually see it, I'd have to focus it on the lens. Yes, this doesn't focus real well right now because it's focusing on everything else. But what it needs to focus on, there we go. It takes a little while, but it does it. Not the best. But anyway. 1 second here. One second. Sorry. One of my best friends is at our convention center. She went to... Oh, where'd she go to? She went to GalaxyCon today with her husband, and she's not stressing out. I wouldn't call it stressing out, but I neglected to mention to her, because she's never been to a con like that before, neglected to mention to her that GalaxyCon is horrifyingly big, and it is advised that you show up before doors open, so you can actually get inside when the doors open. And she's been there for a little while. It is now 2:07, and she just got in. We're in the same time zone, by the way. So she lives in Virginia. So she's just an hour away, drives away from the GalaxyCon there. But, I neglected to mention to her that GalaxyCon is horrifyingly big, and a lot of people go, and it is very advised that unless you are ADA, to show up hours before the doors open, so that way you don't get stuck in that horrifyingly line that usually is blocks from the entrance, and so that way you don't slowly get to the front of that line. I'm trying to tilt this to the point where you guys can actually see me color and not have my camera fall in the process, which is not turning out so well now that I'm noticing. I might have to. I wish there was a way to keep you guys like that. That would be perfect. Right, let's see if I can actually put something under y'all so it could stay that way for a decent amount of time, or not. Oopsie. They, nope, not gonna work. that then. Excuse me. Alright, I'm just gonna have to lift it up every time I finish a section so you guys can actually see. Which kind of sucks. I will eventually figure out a perfect way for this. Minus the last few minutes that you guys have to spend watching me struggle. Because I'm afraid my camera will topple over. See, if only I could keep you guys like this would be perfect right there. But again, I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna have to get, I'm going to have to lighten this up a bit. Let's do that first of all. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that is perfect, actually. Don't know what I did. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my camera because it's really, really tilted. But, it is what it is. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. I'm just outlining for the most part. I know you guys can't probably see it. I'm gonna try to... lean it in as much as I can. So you guys can actually see it. Okay. There we go. So, but right now I'm just outlining with this brown. I have learned to actually color with these a lot better than last time. I'm not really good with marker. I don't like marker very much. And for the reason that I've always, when I started coloring, or when I learned to color, I always color with crayons, or especially color pencils. I like how color pencils feel. And I do have really nice color pencils that I have not used yet. But this booklet that I'm working on came with the markers. And I figured if it came with the markers, then it's designed for, you know, to withstand the marker. And it's doing pretty good. The markers do bleed through. These markers definitely do bleed through. So you can fix this by one of two things. One, I think I'm positive that a bunch of other different kind of marker brands, like oh my god, what's that marker brand? Paca, I believe it's called. They, with their markers, they send a plastic, they send a sheet protector thing that you can put under the coloring or behind the coloring sheet. So, the page does not bleed through to other pages or to tables or things like that. This does not have that. So what I have learned to do is I color softer, so that way it does not bleed through. Does it always work? Absolutely not. Only because depends on the color. It depends on how hard you use said color, and if you do things like I do, because I like to use a darker color for the outline and then a lighter color to fill it in. Sometimes the mixing of those two colors makes the paper very thin and so it makes the coloring the ink very deep in, so it does bleed through. Some colors, even if you don't try to, it will bleed through because some of them are so light that you kind of have to press a little harder to get a brighter color out of it. And I'll show you guys in a second. One of the many pages that have bled through already, because at the end of the day you try really hard for it not to bleed through, but it sadly bleeds through anyway. Let's see. This did not bleed through. This did not bleed through. Here. My fish hair. My fish hair. You guys see. This did bleed through. As you can see, it bleeds through here. And it bleeds through on this page as well. But this bled through quite a the jellyfish bled through quite a bit. And then I believe other pages bled through as well. I know for a fact that this bled through to the other side, but because this picture is already colored, you can't see the spots that it bled through, but that did bleed through. A lot of these do bleed through quite a bit. This did not actually, I managed to color it so lightly that it did not bleed through, surprisingly, at all. This also did not bleed through. No, that is not a bleed through before anyone comes at me and tells me that it's bleeding through. It did not bleed through. I actually made a mess. And I accidentally colored on it, and then I accidentally spilled some water, and that's where that came from. Sorry, I got a text message and I need to read it. But yeah, that's where that came from. So this is one of this and the flowers are actually the first two that did not bleed through at all, which is awesome. So I'm going to try to make this owl the same way, so it does not bleed through. Alright, let's tilt you guys back up and pretend to tilt you again to the point that you guys can see it. Okay. I messed up again. Cool, yeah. This is a trial and error, guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. There we go. Gotta set you guys properly so that it's going right now. Ooh, you guys can really see that now. Ooh. slightly terrified that the camera shut off. I've already looked over twice and it's still going. So funny. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I messed up. I put brown where I didn't mean to. It's okay. Okay. My shower just started dripping. I should probably go check on it in a second. Or not. It only dripped for like a second. It stopped. I'm sure it's fine.